APC will take over Delta State. There is nothing that will stop that. I believe in the people, and we have the people. Whatever my former party did to make us to continue to win elections in 1999, I know what it is that we do. Do you understand me? So whatever it is that was done in the past, we'll still do it now for APC. So it's a new dawn for me. It's a new dawn for me because I'm looking for a place where we can have a governor who is answerable and accountable to the people, where the senators and all the elected people are also answerable and accountable to the people. I'm just going to give you an instance. In the past 2 years, how to manage resources. We have resources, we have money in Delta, more than any other state in Nigeria. Maybe you don't know that. We receive less, give or take, about 52 billion every month from foundation account and from 30% derivation payments. No other state in Nigeria, not even Lagos or Rivers, gets anything near to those figures. But there is nothing to show for it. And you know, even with them, as a member of the party PDP in Delta State, as somebody who was loyal to the party to an extent, at the last caucus meeting, when I was asked to move a motion for vote of confidence in the governor, I'm just telling you so that you understand the problems I have in Delta, or that we have. I was asked to move a motion. The governor was there. Deputy governor was there. Former governors were there. Leadership of the House of Assembly were there. But I refused to do it. I told him I couldn't do it because I have no confidence in the governor. He was looking at me as if I was speaking Latin. I said, no. I told him I couldn't do it. But look, Nigerians suffer greatly because of bad governance. That's why people are poor. Nigeria is not a poor country. But when you have local government chairmen and you have governors who are not equipped to govern and who are making it as if it's only the president who should be held responsible. It's only ask the president, why this, why that? But at the various levels of state and local government, nothing is happening other than sharing money. And I just can't continue to be part of that. It's not possible. I wasn't elected just to answer a senator. I was elected because I felt I could make a difference. And I wasn't allowed to make that difference in Delta. Conversely, over time, the President Tinubu, has shown me that we can work together. For example, I'm sure you guys know about my bill to stop the use of foreign currencies in Nigeria, yes? And one of the ways to do it is to stop the sale of crude oil in dollars. So Mr. President agreed, but he said he will introduce it gradually. So he mandated NNPC to sell crude oil to Dangote in Naira. For me, that's a good beginning. I also have a bill to do with social security. This is a bill that will seek to establish an act that will enable governments to contribute money and pay to poor people. Anybody who is poor shouldn't go to bed without knowing where the next meal will come from. It is done in other countries, in UK, in America, in Russia. Governments protect the poor, the vulnerable, the weak. In Nigeria, why not? Again, the president bought into this. I wrote to him, he sent a letter to the National Assembly acknowledging my bill. So this is just one of, or two of such examples. So when I have a president who is willing to work with me, listen to what I've got to say, but he knows my pedigree. He knows who I am. He knows where I've come from. So what am I doing in PDP? Tell me. Wasting my time? And watching somebody who is, because you are a governor, imposed by Okowa, you now feel that you are the Lord. No, you can't be the Lord beyond the next 2 years. So thank you very much. Thank you. Everybody together, especially those who want to be brought together. Do you understand this? I have visited Omar Gege, we are talking, we are working together. Look, there are no issues really that cannot be resolved. You know, I've visited many of them, and we are largely on the same page. So going forward, you will hear that APC in Delta is one now. Yeah. Yeah.
Just yesterday we read from Omar.
Being a senator, I have no interest in contesting for governorship of Delta State, though even if Anyoma State is created, which I'm fighting for, which is another reason why I am in APC today, because those in APC, those who will make things happen, have given me that assurance that Anyoma State will be a reality once I join them. And you know, with Anyoma State, there'll be two-state solution. There'll be New Delta and then Anyoma State, isn't it? And I have no interest in being a governor either in Anyoma State or in Delta State. Okay? But we will choose the right governor who will deliver. And if he doesn't deliver, you know what we'll do. Yes, simple as that. Good question again. But maybe you should ask them. But let me tell you what I know. You know, the governor and Okowa against the creation of Anyoma State, because an Anyoma State will mean loss of influence, loss of territory, loss of whatever agreement they have. Do you understand it? And there'll be a new leadership. There'll be new everything. Anyoma will be free at last. Because they have tried to stifle Delta State. Of course, that includes Anyoma for now. On the other question about zoning, I'm not going to determine the zoning, but I can tell you that one of the reasons why the Committee on State Creation, which is subcommittee of the National Assembly, the Senate Committee on Constitutional Amendment, what we have been talking about, all the members, is that there is need to do justice to Ndibo, to Southeast. They are the only zone in Nigeria with 5 states. Others have 5, only one. Northwest has 6. Sorry, 7. So it's either you make it 7 all over, or at least you make Southeast 6. And we will qualify because we are largely Igbos. will qualify. It will be an Indigo state. And some people tell us, oh, what about River Niger? River Niger divides you. But River Niger divides Bayelsa and Delta. River Niger divides Delta and, Akwa Ibom and Cross River State. I'm sure you know that. So it is not an issue. In any event, it is not for me to determine the zoning. Zoning is not part of the Constitution. So the president, in his wisdom, will decide whether he will leave Anyoma as the 7th state of South-South, like Northwest, or 6th state of Southeast. The bottom line is that at that point, he would have done something significant for Igbo people. Thank you.